I'm just glad there's only 5 more games so I can stop watching this team. Because they are who we thought they were. If you watch the games, it shouldn't surprise you at all. Must-win game. They got everyone healthy. The big three. LeBron, Russ, AD. I know Melo wasn't playing tonight. Don't really care. You gotta beat the Pelicans. You wanna make it to the play-in. But guess what? They miss free throws down the stretch. They turn the ball over a lot in the fourth quarter. They have some idiotic possessions on offense. And they lose the game. Biggest game of the year for them. You gotta beat the Pelicans. They got the tiebreaker. They got the record on you. And they go out there and they don't execute. Awesome job from the team tonight. Awesome job. Because all I heard from these dumbass fans was that if the Lakers had LeBron and AD, they'll make the play-in. And then they can't beat the Pelicans with the help of LeBron and AD. Well, they're going to beat the Suns. I'm just glad it's only 5 more games. I don't have to listen to this losing ass fan base anymore talking about healthy AD and LeBron, because they are watching the games. They would have realized a long time ago that this team isn't good enough to beat any contending teams with the healthy AD and LeBron. But I guess they got a taste of that firsthand tonight if they watched this game. And another issue was the wing and the guard playing the other team. How they can't guard any decent wings or guards. Brandon Ingram, 29 points. CJ McCollum, 32 points. Both very efficient from the field. They combined for 61 points. And they lose. Isn't surprising at all. They've been getting cooked by good guards and wings all year. Whether it's Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Whether it's Lonzo Ball, DeMar, and Zach LaVine. Whether it's fucking Jeremy Grant almost having 40 points against the Lakers a few months back in the Detroit game. Like, any decent guard or wing is going to have fun against this team. They're going to cook, and it's not surprising at all that they got cooked again by good wings and guards. And again, the execution and basketball IQ down this stretch was fucking awful, which is really concerning for the team that has a lot of old ass vets and they should know what to do in late game situations, but they fucking don't on offense or defense. They don't foul Valanciunas, who's a worse free throw shooter compared to CJ McCollum. They let them waste a few more seconds off the clock while not fouling Valanciunas, and he gets the ball to CJ McCollum, and then they put up a terrible ass shot to end the game on the other end. And before that shot, they put up another terrible shot. Shots that results in air balls, shot clock violations. Like, they just can't execute down the stretch. And again, they can't shoot free throws. So I don't know why people think it's going to be a playoff team. They do everything well that will cause you to lose in the playoffs. Turning the ball over, not shooting the ball well in the fourth quarter, not playing defense, not making free throws. I honestly have no idea what people are seeing in this team. I really don't. Because I'm watching the fucking games and they're telling me a healthy AD and LeBron is going to be enough. No, it's not. You're not watching the fucking games if you think that's going to be enough. But it's whatever, man. I'm going to just let LeBron play his few more games to get that scoring title. They shut the team down. They don't make the play-in, and then they make these necessary changes in the offseason. Because we've seen them collect these losses against bad teams throughout the entire year. I said they were not a playoff team once they lost against the Clippers when they were fully healthy a few months ago, and they didn't have Paul George or Kawhi. And that was just one of many games they should have won when they were healthy and the other team wasn't. Or they were just playing against a worse team in general. But they managed to lose it. Tonight was a must-win game against the Pelicans to actually have a chance to make the play-in. And what do? They go out there and lose it. They don't execute in the fourth. They don't move the ball well. They don't take care of the ball. They keep turning the shit over. And, of course, they're just bad down the stretch, whether it's on defense or offense. Blah, blah, blah. They are not a good team. AD and LeBron cannot fix this team. And I am just waiting for the offseason. I'm waiting for Vogel to be fired. I'm waiting for Russ to potentially be traded, even though they probably won't be able to find a partner. I'm just irritated at this team and its roster construction because it's pretty bad from top to bottom. You only got 3 to 4 players even worth keeping on this roster. You already know who 2 of those players are. Everyone else, I don't really give a shit about on this team. This roster has multiple players that are not even NBA caliber players anymore. Even the serviceable players they do have, like Malik Monk, Austin Reeves, Wenyen Gabriel, Stanley Johnson, they are all one-dimensional players that are simply not good enough at what they do to justify having them in the playoff rotation. If you watch any of the other good teams, you'll be well aware of that. If you watch the Suns, you watch Memphis, you'll know that they're not playoff caliber players at all. So we'll see what happens in the offseason. Maybe Rob Pelinka gets fired, maybe not. I don't know. I don't care. Well, out the way. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all stay safe, and I'm out.